Hello, everybody. Laura back again. And I have Colleen of Grammy. I keep hitting the thing on my lap. Colleen Crochets. There we go. And
Hi, guys.
we're wearing hats for hashtag Podcaster Spirit Week. Woohoo! And I forgot my symbols. They're
Yay.
downstairs. Darn it. I still forgot them.
Podcaster Spirit Week, right?
Yes.
Oops.
Hashtag Podcaster Spirit Week.
I put it in private. Sorry.
Can't get my tongue to work.
That's funny.
And we'll just do that one. Not much there, but that's okay. All right, there we go.
And it just showed that we're live. That's always good. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Rosemary. How are ya?
Hi, Sonia, Rosemary. Hi, Ray, and Cool Gamer. Awesome.
And
Thank
Cool
you for
Gamer.
coming.
Hello, guys. Hello. Happy Podcasters Spirit Week. It's Hat Day.
It's Hat Day.
And no, we did not plan baseball caps.
No, we didn't. I told her my plan, and you'll see it will evolve over time.
Welcome. Thanks, everybody, for coming.
All I have to say first, I'm sorry that my tutorial didn't work out the way I wanted it to. It ended up in parts, and then I was I was putting together the last part and found that I needed to redo the very end. So that's why that's behind. I am fair, and how are you guys? It's Sunday. We went grocery shopping.
Laura's going to be a little tired.
I'm tired. I was trying to fall asleep on the couch.
And I had grand girls last night, and I'm exhausted. But that's okay. It's always fun to come hang out with you guys.
And yes. So, let's see. Everything's behind me.
Your hat's on top of your ponytail.
My hat's on top of my earphones.
Hey, Rosemary.
Yeah, it's sitting on the ponytail, though, too. You're right. Nope, that ain't going to work.
We're not used to having hats.
I had it working.
I know.
And now I can't.
What's everybody working on this beautiful Sunday? It's a beautiful day here, actually.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. I think we hit 81 degrees, which is not what it was forecasted to be.
We're at 82, right at 80, but no humidity, of course, here.
Yeah, I don't know what the humidity was. I didn't bother to look.
And our pumpkins are outside. I've got to do a garden update. Our pumpkins are getting huge.
Huge. Did you go out and pick some of the flowers so they didn't all grow and you get bigger pumpkins?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
We just put them in the ground and let them go.
It's just something I remember my mom doing so that we could get a couple of bigger pumpkins.
Yeah, you can cut off their runners too.
Yep.
And then, you get bigger ones. We have 4 big ones, though. And as long as we have 4 big ones for the 4 grandkids, then I'm good.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool and rainy. Sonia is.
On the market bag. Hi, Verna. How are you? What you working on?
Market bag of Alex the Cat mosaic pattern by Liz. Oh, wow.
Nice. Fun.
Yes. Okay.
I'll show you what I'm working on. Little Miss Thing was here last night, and she turns 4 on the 11th, and she wanted a candy corn.
Right.
A candy corn swancho.
A candy corn.
So she's got the sleeves, and then the rest will just be the poncho. But there we go.
That's so
half
cute.
double, and triple crochet. Treble.
Treble. Hi, Laura's Block Ministries.
Hello, welcome in.
Oh, excuse me. Yes. Yes, I'm
Thanks, Ray.
yawning. I'm definitely yawning. Yes, it is cute. It really is. I've been working on.
I'm not using a pattern. It's just whatever's in between these two little ears.
I got the Adalia shawl past 64, and I still have like
Yay.
9 inches or so that I'm going to end up, but I haven't worked on it. I've been working on my
Oh, your shrug.
Cocoon.
Yep.
Yep, been working on my cocoon.
They said that if you knit one, it's called a boho cardigan, and you do it a rectangle. You just knit a rectangle, and then you close it up the same.
See, now I took
Angie
that,
at Fairy Treasures.
and I went ahead and did it in the round from the wrist up to the opening part in the arm. And then I knit straight across, knit and purl, because, in the round you can just keep knitting, but when you go flat, it's knit one side, purl the other. And then I got past to the other side and I put it back together so it's all a circle, but I don't like doing the decreases all the way down. So I just sort of, that was the end of that one. I'll finish it. I'll finish it, I hope, someday.
Let's see how far you are on your crochet one.
On this one?
Yes, please. It's grown. It's grown since I've seen it.
I don't know how big it is yet. I don't think it's big enough yet. No. That's for sure. No,
it's not big enough.
But it's getting to what? Basically 2 rows of one color now.
Nice.
So it's working out nice that way.
Yeah.
Yep, it's coming along. I've just been working on this.
Awesome.
I haven't really worked on anything else.
Sonia's working on hat orders. Oh, fun. It's that time of year. Yep, you're right, Rosemary. I'm not a hat person.
Where's my hook? My hook. Oh, well, I've got a hat I made sitting right here. Actually, 2 of them. Okay, I made this one. This one I made on my knitting machine. Oh, yeah, it's not going to go over the headphones either.
It's a slouch. Just slouch it back.
It is at the moment. I'm an elf. And let's see. Oh, this is the one that.
Oh, she wants to see the peacock shawl. Do you have it in the room?
Yes, I'll
good.
get that in a moment. This is the one that I can't think of. Channel Crafty. It's Kim. I can't think of her channel name.
Oh, Nomad.
Nope.
No, not that one.
Anyway.
I don't know.
I can't think of it. I got to take my headphones off just a second.
Yes.
Work the other way. There we go.
Yay. Nice.
Okay.
Remember that.
Not part of my 4 either.
Okay, good. Remember that that little shawl that I was doing with the scrap yarn that I got from that lady off of Marketplace or whatever. Hubby got. I finished it. I'm just doing. So I did that, and then the homespun.
Yep.
And the girls are loving these. They just grab them and wrap them around them and watch TV. So they're staying here.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea because they're pretty. And they don't always have to take them home.
Well, this is kind of scrappy, too. So.
Well, that's true. But I love the colors, and they go together well.
But thank you. That's done. You said it backwards. Is it affordable crafting? That one?
Affordable crafting. Yes, that Kim. Yes. See, and that was my problem. I'm like, it's crafting. Yeah. Yes, that's the Kim I meant. Affordably crafty. That's it. Affordably crafty. Okay. Did I drop something?
You.
Nope, I didn't. Okay. So, let's see here. I don't even remember which side is the right side. This is the right side. The right side has all of the all of the stitch markers. They're all over it. Because I was trying to make sure I didn't end up in the same spot as something that was more previous on a row previous. There we go. Whatever. So I'm on like row 64, 5, 6, I guess, if I was going to write them
Beautiful.
down.
It's
coming
done, but
along.
she's making it longer because how much? It was 14 or 6.
It was 17
Oh,
inches, I think.
that's what I think you
And
said.
I wanted it to be more like 25, 26.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically not a shawlette because it's not small enough to be a scarf. Well, okay, scarf size and then shawlette and then shawl, and it's just not long enough. But it's gorgeous, and I'm just repeating the last. How many ever rows it was? 9 or 7 or I don't remember. It's 55 to 64. So I guess that's 9, huh?
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, I'm just repeating the last 9 rows, and I'm having to do the math to get the increases in the right places. And that's really fun. I spent like 2 hours doing the math the other night.
I bet.
It's like really
It is very
fun.
pretty, isn't it, Verna? It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. That's why I'm like, I've got to keep going.
And you have enough yarn.
I do. The way it is now, I'm never going to use it.
Well, and by the time you're done, if you take your time even and use the rest of your yarn that you have and put it into there, you're going to be so happy. It's going to be a one of a lifetime thing.
Yep.
You're not ever going to do that again, are you? With that kind of yarn?
not that shawl with that yarn, no.
And that size hook.
No, I might do it with this size 3.
That makes up quick.
Yeah.
Oh, Kim, how are you? I'm so glad that you.
Hi, Kim. I saw you come in.
The Patriots game. Who are they playing? My husband isn't home. He worked at the office today. Only today. He'll be home tomorrow. But if he was here, he would be muting the game. Whatever game is on, he's watching it. If it's Steelers, that's first. Seahawks would be second. But then, I don't know, everything. He watches every darn game there is. I said, who are you voting for?
It's going to fit me, yes. That's exactly right.
Oh, are you sending it to Rosemary?
No.
I didn't think so. I'm teasing.
No. She and I are still trying to figure out how I can help her, because I don't know, unless I give her a link to come into StreamYard with me. I don't know any other way to show her
how to.
But she was. I think she was what Rosemary, you were saying you couldn't even figure out the first row.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks so much for the reminder for everyone, and I hope you have a beautiful night too.
We do too. Oh, muting the TV.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to make sure I was caught up.
Oh, were you in here when I showed what I'm working on, Kim? I gotta show her because I know she loves to make
it. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's just that.
From my brain, but it's just a poncho with sleeves, and it's a little candy corn because the one who's having a birthday and gonna be 4 said, how about these? And it was white, orange, and yellow because she always picks her yarn. And I said, you want a candy corn? Yeah! I was like, okay. I guessed it right.
Oh, it is so cute.
Thank you. And I said, didn't Grammy just give you a poncho that fits you? She says, no. Papa said, I just sent you home a pink one, honey. And she said, not orange and white and yellow. How can you not? That's what I'm here for.
Yep.
Lord have mercy, it is hot in this house today.
Hey, you don't need your little sweater on then.
I know, I really don't.
Not if
I was trying to stay crochet related.
Oh, wait till you see the video for Thursday.
Is it fun?
Well, I haven't got it all done yet, but I did a little a beginning tag kind of thing, just me. So it's for the podcasters.
You might just be
spirit
reading
week.
it wrong, Rosemary. Sometimes if I say it out loud even, it will help me kind of, oh, that's what they meant.
Yeah. I just haven't. I ended up letting 10 days lapse, and I didn't even realize that much time had gone by. And I just need to figure out, maybe I should just call you, Rosemary, and we should talk it over and see if we need to do more than that.
That's what we like to do because boy, do we get confused with each other by texting. Like, what? Then we connect on the phone and we don't even have to say it. It's just there.
Yeah. Yeah. Cold here, 50s for a week now. I don't turn the heat on till the end of October either, unless my feet start turning purple.
Yeah.
Cold feet, not a good enough reason. Purple feet, that's a good reason. Oh, is it time? Oh, it's past time. Okay, here we go.
Laura's
Hat
evolving.
Number 2 or 4.
Oh, nice.
This is my husband's hat. I don't even remember which year we bought it. It was either 17 or 19. But the little piece of metal has decided to break through the leather. So I keep saying you need to put something on that so it'll stop moving around and making the hole bigger. But anyway,
husbands don't always listen.
Cowboy hat. Woo!
Nice.
It's his, of course, but
you can borrow it. I like you in a cowboy hat.
I was thinking about this the other day, and I'm like, man, I wish I hadn't got rid of my blue jean cowboy hat that I got in the 80s when I was in high school.
Oh, that be fun. I remember those.
Oh, man. And I had a pink feather thing in it, medallion at the front, and then feathers around the sides, and then it tied in the back. And then from the back of that, I had hanging another pink one, only it was the alligator clip. And then the feathers were hanging down the back.
I remember the clips with the feathers we wore. And yep,
exactly. Oh, I wish I hadn't got rid of it. I don't even remember who I gave it to. Right.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's going to be costly this winter.
Wow. Yeah, I know. Because mine went up let's see, I'm on the one where they average it through the year. So that we aren't paying like $500, $700 for our winter heat, and then $300, $400 for our air conditioning in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So
they average it, yeah.
Budget billing. I just remembered what it's called. Yeah, and and ours went up. So I know.
Yeah, I think heat is going to be crazy this winter, and that's terrible because last winter it was hard enough, Yep.
I know.
You must have propane or something, huh, Kim, where they come and fill it? That's what my grandma had an old oil, furnace, and they would come and fill it. And then, when it started getting low, you would call them again and they'd come fill it. Yeah, we have warm days and very cool nights here too, Rosemary. Fall.
Yep.
My garden is getting ready to be too cold.
I still have the fan in the window on, pulling the cool air in.
I do too. I confess.
I have the other one that's oscillating to move the cool air closer to me.
That won't be too much longer, though, Laura.
No, I know it won't be.
And then you can play with all your acrylic.
Oh, I already am. It's cool enough. Didn't I tell you I was sleeping underneath that one?
You did. You told me you put it on your bed. Yeah.
Yep. I put my purple and pink are the main colors in it. Rectangle moss stitch blanket on my bed. And I had to hide all the strings because I haven't finished sewing them all in. So I'm hiding them underneath so the cat won't play with them.
Maybe you could weave them in while you lay in bed.
She comes and sleeps right on top of it, right next to me. And it's like, okay, I'm too warm now. The cat is warming me up even more.
Yes, they will, Verna. You're right. Everybody will.
I know it.
That's the human race.
That's true. That's very true. Yep. Well, my parents have a, or I should say I grew up with, but they still have it, coal furnace.
Hmm.
So
That's
same
what was in
idea. You
Grandma's
got to make sure
before,
you have enough coal to get through the worst of the winter, because the coal trucks aren't going to come across the hills and get it to you if you run out.
right?
They'll be like, "Okay, we'll be there in March."
Right?
Oh no, I need it now. No, you should have ordered sooner.
They had an old coal one down there, and then they made it oil and updated it.
Yeah, there's the
Kim
coal
says
makes
it's
the
the
heat.
perfect time to be making blankets because she can stay warm under them.
That's right. That's right. I started another one. I've got 3 blankets going right now.
I
They're
started
all
that.
sitting next to my bed too.
I
That way
started a
when I
purple
go
one.
sit down, I can just pick up a blanket and work.
There you go.
It gets old fast when you listen to so many videos in a day.
I
I should
bet.
tally it up. Yeah, I know it.
I was
I
surprised
know it,
that a
Verna.
lot of people are interested in the weather on like a daily basis. Like, how's the weather? Like, I wouldn't think that that would be something that we talk about all the time, but we sure do.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's true. We do.
You have a coal stove for the really cold days and electric for, oh, I
Mountain
bet that
days. Oh
coal
yeah,
just gets to the bones, doesn't it? Like wood heat, there's just nothing like it as
I
far as
know it.
getting it all the way warm to the bones.
Yeah, my parents also have a little coal stove on the first floor in the what's it? I think they call it the kitchen alcove.
Mm,
Used to be the kitchen before we added the addition on that we put the kitchen in. Whatever.
yeah.
Anyway, they get the big chunks of coal for that one, where the one in the basement gets the littler pieces. So
Hmm.
can't tolerate the heat, so I'm happy to be able to know the difference. That's true. I can understand that.
I have that same autoimmune as Llama Mama Kayla, and so does my dad, where your fingers and your toes lose the circulation and then you can. And the cold makes that so much worse.
Worse. Yep.
And it hurts anyway, right? But I, nobody in my family has got it bad enough to where we've lost
Fingers
fingers
or toes.
or toes.
Right.
And I pray for her every day. Oh my gosh, her autoimmunes. But I guess it's really important to keep your core warm. But when I'm in the heat, my lupus is crazy bad. So I'm
Right.
like you, Verna. I will take the cold where I can dress and warm up. I'll put a heating pad on my feet if I have to.
Oh, I do.
Hi,
And
Joni. How are you?
yes, hi, Joni. And that's the thing, because we almost didn't have any winter last year in the
Yeah.
Midwest. We had almost no winter in our section.
Well, I've been learning a lot from her because she keeps little hand warmers in her pockets and stuff. I'm like, man, she has the best ideas.
It's just now showed up in my notifications. Silly YT just
Oh,
doesn't play fair.
yes.
I know it. Yeah, I know it. That's one of the
Okay.
reasons. That's one of the reasons why I said, if you guys want to hang out with me, 7 o'clock, I'll stay on a little while longer. I don't have a problem with it.
Yep.
I
YouTube
don't
is
use
silly.
I don't use my 20 hours in a month. Heck no.
I don't either. Well, hi, Yorning for a smile. How are
Sure
you?
make a mess if the stovepipes stop up. Yeah.
Rosemary had to make some candy corn mix. She's got to share in the Halloween fun, huh? Okay, Joni, since you're in here, I'll show you too.
Yeah.
There's a little candy corn swancho, I guess is what they're called when they have the sleeves.
Yearning for a smile. Why can't I think of her name? I know I wrote it down somewhere.
Sitting and knitting. What are you
Knitting.
knitting? Yeah, once you get the heat exhaustion, I heard that Brandon got real heat sick and he's real sensitive to it now. Kim. Yay.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't remember right then either.
I'm like, I know. I've heard red, whatever. I've her name, but if I couldn't get it to come out of my head. Okay, let's see. That's all I've been working on. I have a beanie started, but it's not my priority at the moment. So
Right.
every now and then I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do a few more stitches. I
That's
got too
funny.
many other things I want to do. And it's not that I don't want to give to charity. It's that it's like, well, how am I supposed to fit all this in when I, you
You
know,
saw, I just do a few in between. Or else or else I would be sitting here making 50 million of that one thing.
yeah, I know. And that gets boring.
Yes, it does.
It does. I mean, I was thinking about what you and I talked about the other day, and I was like, oh, that would get boring to do it. But I started thinking about it, and I'm like, well, actually, as long as I've got something harder to do and something easier to do, and like I'm one of those people, I love to start things that I don't always finish them. I
That's
try
okay.
to, but I don't
Finish
always
it
finish
or
them.
frog it. That's why that's called that.
Or they sit for a few years until I feel like getting back to it again. And
Yeah.
I don't care if it's in fashion or not. I'm still going to wear my double crochet. See, it's double crochet chain one and then double crochet, so it
Yeah.
makes the little boxes.
Mhm.
That's what my purple scarf is. And I
Heck
mean, it'd be
yeah.
perfect for right now in the fall, and I should get it done. But you know, I'll get it
Yeah.
done when I get it done. I'm most of the way through it. I just need to get it finished. If it's your passion, it doesn't get boring. And that's part of what I'm getting at too, Verna.
Just different things.
It's just, if I get not bored with the Adalia, but just frustrated with it, I set it aside. I pick up one of the blankets and I would just go through my moss stitch, and it's like, oh, I'm renewed. I'm re, re,
Rejuvenated.
rejuvenated. Thank you. That's what was trying to come out, but I knew I was missing a part of the word. But yeah, I've got to have some of each. I've got to have an easy especially when I'm watching TV. Even if it's just up here or watching
Mhm.
my YouTube shows, I've got to have something easy so I can pay attention to both.
Oh yeah. And
You
I
know
think the key to that, Laura, is knowing that. And you figured that out.
exactly.
So that's
Um,
awesome.
so, but I was like, I love to do my octagon blankets in the homespun. I've already done one. I still have enough for two more at least. I don't know what
Mhm.
I'll do if I have leftovers from those two, but it's simple, but it's fun. And you got to remember your increases as you're going
Mhm.
around. But it's something I can do while I'm watching TV. So it's not boring. But
Right.
if I get to the point where like my hands can't stand the texture of something, then I just put that down and pick up something else I've started. So yeah, you're right. As long as I know me, you're right. And that's the way it works. But it's not that it gets boring. It's just that I don't know what.
You kind of get burned out on the project. And so if you switch it up,
Yeah.
you're
Although I don't
fine.
have, yeah, but there's
You're
so
not
many
burned out on crochet, you're
there's
just
so
burned out
many
on
there's so
that.
many issues, aspects about it. It's the the material and how it feels. If my fingers are hurting, if they feel fine that day, they're tingling right now.
Yeah.
I do
I
this a
love it,
lot
Kim.
because of the tingling. Uh, so there's a lot of different things involved in me getting bored with something. It's not really boredom.
Kim says the only thing I make more than once is knitted knockers, and she did make 3 doobie stuffies, but I hate doing the same thing over and over. I just cannot do it. You know what, Kim? I used to sell too, and people were really into photo props and stuff. I made so many hat and diaper sets, the same, character ones, and then the slings for the newborns, and then like the hanging ones that just it I was done. I was like, no more. I'll just make
Can't,
what I want.
yep, can't do anymore. Let's see. I think it's supposed to go like this.
Oh, there you go.
It's Pirate Laura. My husband's Halloween costume hat.
For someone who wasn't sure, you sure did get creative.
Yeah, what can I say? I had to think about it. That creativity was not an acceptable thing in my house.
Oh, growing up.
Yes, my father and my mother was she couldn't help me because it took her longer to think about things than it took me at that time. Now, yeah, I think she still takes longer to think about things than me, but then she's 80 now, so
Kim, I wouldn't mind selling
down
stuff
again.
again, but I would like to sell the stuff I already made or things that, are quick and not the same thing over and over
And
and
over.
over.
There's
Yeah,
only so much, yeah. I mean, yeah, there's only so much I can handle. But when it comes to blankets, I love to make blankets
I
because
do
I can
too.
just keep going. I can just keep going and going and going, and I can make them as big as I want or as small as I want. Well, that depends, of course, which size yarn I'm using.
Right.
I can't just use just one color. That is boring to me. See, I am the same way. I love variegated yarn.
Me too.
I love it. But variegated yarn you can't do really fancy, fun, fussy stitches with. Well, you can, but you might not be able to see the fussiness of the stitches with the
Right.
fussiness of the yarn. So, you have to balance that out too. So
That's true. Blankets are great because they hug you as you work them.
that too. I love having them as they get longer, having them laid out across my legs.
Yes.
Oh, but my chair broke.
Oh, yeah.
My stand-up chair.
Did you find the part?
He's looking for it.
Oh, good.
Well, he hasn't said anything recently, but.
How did you enjoy your Renaissance show? I know everybody wants to know.
Oh, well, no, it was a lot of fun. I got a little teeny mini miniature purple dragon.
Nice.
And I haven't seen the dragons the other two got, but they're like that big.
Uh-huh.
I don't know which colors she picked.
Are they stone?
No. They're all plaster, I don't know.
Okay. Sophie's Universe lately, but she is a beast. I don't know. What is the Sophie's Universe? Is it a blanket? Like a stitch one where you learn a bunch of different stitches and stuff?
Like the round ones that I want to
Or
do.
mandalas. Yes, I need to do one. I want to do that so bad, but feels like, why is it Mandala Tuesday? Shouldn't it be Mandala Monday? I said, I don't know. That's just how it is.
You know what? You said
Hi,
you have to do it on
Missy.
Tuesday.
Hi, Missy.
Hi, Missy.
Oh, it is a big mandala blanket. I'll have to look for it because I am going to do one before Christmas. I told myself. I have a hard time picking different colors because I love the yarn, variegated yarn.
Yeah.
Well, from what I see, most people use solid so that you can see the changes in the stitches.
Right.
But we'll see.
Right. I found one the other day and I'm like, oh, I like this one. Throw it in my
Rosemary.
later. I have the
you're using all scraps? Wow. She's using all scraps. That's awesome.
Oh, wow. Well, I do that with my other blankets, so I can understand that. Good vibes.
Good vibes to you, Missy.
Arg, Laura's a pirate.
Yes, happy Hat Day.
Podcaster Spirit Week.
That's right. Today's Hat Day. Oh, I don't have my notebook with me that
I got
says what
mine right
tomorrow
here.
is. What's tomorrow?
Just give me a second. I got to untangle it.
Okie doke.
And I'm still in September because that's where I made my last notes to myself.
If anybody wants to send me finished objects for September, I haven't finished those videos for myself or family members. So if you want to send me finished objects and have the pictures shown in a slideshow, it's Grammy Colleen Crochets at gmail.com. I'm going to put that together this week.
Monday is pajama day.
Awesome.
Tuesday is crazy hair day. Wednesday is ugly shirt day. Thank goodness I don't have a video to do for Wednesday.
You want to come up for what you're working on Wednesday with me?
And all my cute shirts, I got to find an ugly one. Thursday is your favorite color day. And Friday is cowboy western day. So I should have saved that hat for that. Well, I'm not doing anything for Friday anyway.
Any finished objects, Kim. That's fine. Yeah.
And Saturday is Disney day.
Disney day. I told Bill I have a Mickey Mouse t-shirt or I have a Mickey Mouse pajama shirt I can wear. Depends on how I feel that day.
I got a Pooh Bear one up there, but well, I mean, I could do it too, but I don't have it. I don't have a video for Saturday unless something changes.
Well, why don't you do Vlogtober and do a vlog every day? Video every day.
Me, I can barely talk for 10 minutes. Come on.
Well, it doesn't have. You could just do a quick video. I don't know. I didn't put up a video yesterday, did I? So I would be one shy.
Well, this is today.
Today is
today's
second.
The first. Yes, today's the first day of the week.
Right.
Podcast Your Spirit Week starts today.
Yes, but Vlogtober is all of October.
Right,
so I would be a day behind, I think. I'm not sure. 10 minutes is fine, Verna says. That's right.
I don't have anything to talk about.
I know. That
I already do all of that in my week.
Come on and show your outfits.
Oh.
That's funny. That's all right. I'll still work on her, Verna.
Longest video was 7 minutes. Yeah, my longest I think was 20.
That's why I did my Friday on Saturday. See, I'm not behind. No, yes, I didn't do Sunday. I did finished objects on Saturday.
Oh no, you have to have one.
And I just did a video is all because I didn't have very much to talk about. So if I do a video, then it doesn't matter if it's only 15 minutes
or less.
If I go live, then everybody comes and they're sitting there and I'm like, I have to go longer than this. I want to visit, but then I run out of things to say.
I know. And that's, I mean, you know, we do Sunday for an hour, and sometimes I go a little longer with anybody who stays. And then I do a half an hour on Tuesday. So between those two, I mean, and my progress is slow on anything I'm working on because I'm sleeping or I'm running around town doing things, and so it's orange at the bottom.
It is. It's almost going to be done. A couple more rows, and then I'll, do. I don't know if how long she wants her sleeves. I'll have to ask her. I'll video FaceTime her and ask her.
Yeah. Aww.
I'm gonna do a little white hat and put a applique on it, I think, if she wants.
Oh, I was gonna say
she's the boss.
Put a little orange pumpkin twirly on the top. But
that's what I think. Curly cues.
Yes.
Instead of a pom-pom, curly cues would be cute.
Yeah.
Like orange and yellow curly cues.
White, do orange and yellow curly. Exactly.
That's funny. Well, and I've got to make leg warmers for her that matches, of course.
Oh my.
So.
What did you make her?
My brain, I could do full sets.
little
Wrist warmers.
fingerless gloves. That's what I'm trying to say. I saw
Yeah, I
some at
could.
Renaissance yesterday. I'm like, what in the world
Nice.
are these things sticking out from underneath his hat? So I pulled one out and I'm playing with it, and I slide my hand in, my thumb pops out the hole, and my husband's like, I don't even remember what he called it. He said it was something, and I said, nope, it's fingerless glove. And then I said, now I got to put this thing back in here with the other one, and laid it on top of so they were still in sets,
Right.
Because I'm like, I couldn't figure out what it was. I felt so stupid when I finally got my hand in it. I was like, oh, duh.
Tights or
Oh, but
something.
then
Knee highs.
but my friend is a plays recorder. She's part of the Renaissance recorder troupe. I don't remember what
Oh, wow.
last word is that they have for their group. And so I listened to them play a little bit. Then we went and saw jousting. We went and saw a skills test. We saw which was showing us how to cut just a little bit off the head of the cabbage.
Yeah.
Or how to stick your I can't think of the right word now, but your pole through the ring and take the ring off. And
Nice.
so that was the skills test. That was interesting. And then we went and saw an actual joust, and that was a lot of fun.
I bet. I would like
So
to see a jousting.
that was
Hi,
my first
honey.
one.
Hubby's home.
Okay. Yeah, that was my first joust, so that was fun.
Nice. I've never been to a Renaissance fair. They have them in Tri-Cities, but I just haven't.
I have to run, but wanted to pop in and give y'all a thumbs up. Have a great night. Thanks, Kim. And there's
Have
Miss
a
C's got
beautiful
it.
week.
Woo-hoo!
Hey, Miss C. How are ya?
I need to remember the symbols. To bring those symbols up here so I can.
Yes, you do, especially with your pirate hat.
I know. Well, no, it's not going to be with this one, but that's okay. This is John's, my husband's. Yep, there it is.
Just like one more row, I think.
I think so.
And then that'll be plenty.
Halloween costume for giving out candy. Yeah. It's almost.
Have you left for your vacation, Miss C, or are you safe? Because she lives like where all that hurricane and stuff was, doesn't she? Normally, where it's warm.
I have family down there too.
I'm so glad to see you.
Yeah, I'm glad
you're
safe.
Here. You're online. I wasn't sure if she had left for her sisters or not.
A fur yarn hat. Oh, I missed Missy telling us about a fur yarn. I missed fur yarn hat.
Nice.
Very good. Very good. Okay. I don't know how I missed that one. This thing sits on my head all weird.
You've got 2 minutes and then I think you're evolving again.
Yeah, I'm about to evolve.
Oh, Lord.
I tell people all the time, hey, wait a minute, I'm a biologist. You're, don't you go, I'm a biologist. I know what. Oh. No, we're going to use plastic bags. You shouldn't be using plastic. Well, we'll use aluminum foil then. Well, that's not a very good choice either.
Are you okay, Miss C? She said they left but came back
out. Yeah.
I'm glad you're online. So
I'm glad you're able to be online. That's right. Because I've seen pictures and I'm glad I wasn't watching the news, because then I would have really been fretting for my family down there. So.
Oh, thank you, Joni.
Is so cute.
I'm just finishing this last round. And then we'll see what else comes of it. There's your yawn, Rosemary, but she said she'd be right back. I don't know if she came back or not yet. She missed it. Your yawn?
Yes. It took me a second. I thought you said yarn at first.
Yawn.
Here we go. Here's my Halloween costume. Let's see here.
Oh, I like that.
He's up. I need to dust it though. It's been sitting on top of the furniture for 2, 3 years, and it's getting
I
all
like it. It's
musty.
pretty.
I love it. My daughter found it at a costume shop.
Nice.
She's like, "Mom loves purple." That's fine.
Awesome.
I now have a nice black cape to wear with it that I got this year.
Yes, you do.
So
Your
I'm gonna be
your
witchy. I hate that word. I
Adela,
hate calling it witchy, but what?
your shawl will match as well. Your beautiful
Yeah,
shawl you're making.
yeah. Well, if we sit out early enough in the evening, I might have enough light to work a little bit. That way, it can be on my lap. 'Cause I
Oh,
got
did
my
they have anybody spinning yarn or anything at your fair?
no, didn't see anybody spinning yarn.
I just wondered.
We had a blacksmith, and he was making curly cues for the kids out of, well, it was a thicker than wire, but
Yeah.
so those were cute. And
Yeah.
let's see, we had the bunnies. Oh, and some of those bunnies had such long, luxurious. I wanted to touch them so bad,
I
but
bet. You didn't want
I
an
was
allergic reaction.
sitting in a wheelchair, so
Well, and you don't want an
I was in
allergic
the wheelchair.
reaction.
Well, yeah,
Don't
I know.
know, what's on their fur or
I know. But no, you weren't supposed to touch them through the fence. You were supposed to step over the little, because it was a petting area for everybody could come in and pet. So there were people, stepping
nice.
over and going in and petting and then an adult would pick up a bunny and put it in the kid's lap or whatever.
That's
It was
nice.
fun. We went around it and we looked at the different bunnies and their colors and the long-eared ones and the short-eared ones. You know what I mean? The long
Yes.
floppy ears and then the shorter ears.
Yes. I love bunnies, yeah. We did not go to our fair this year. It's finishing today, in fact. But yes, I love long-eared floppy bunnies.
Floppy-eared bunnies, yep. Um, there was a potter, there was a lot of jewelry. There was like 3 or 4 places that had crocheted
Nice.
items. Yeah, I mean, the thing is I'd like to be one of those people that, uh, hey, we need some of these for our next uh festival or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know, spring through fall is usually when they do the different festivals that you could have something like that along with you were just talking about it and I went to it in August. Fair. But I would love to be one of those people that say got an email in the fall and said, we want some of this particular pattern or whatever, and we'll pay you at least for the yarn to do it,
Right.
so that they can sell it and get some. But I've talked to people through the years and it's like, no, we don't do that, and I'm like, well, fine then.
Good night, Kim. Have a good night. I know doggies need to go out.
Yeah, bye-bye, Kim.
You can send your finished objects if you want me to show them. You know what, Missy? I do need a sun bunny. I was thinking that the other day. I was like, I wonder if she sells those. I am saving my pennies because I need one. I need one to tell secrets to, cry to, so Laura doesn't have to call me.
I've got my unicorns. Yeah, you don't get it all yet, Colleen. My unicorns get a lot of it still.
But shoot, no, Laura, that was great. But I was a crybaby on Friday. I don't know what happened. And Laura didn't even give it a minute. She's on the phone talking to me. She just felt it. I was like, I'm sorry.
I was like, she sent me like 2 huge paragraphs and I'm getting to the bottom of it and I'm just like starting to do a text and I'm like, nope. And I hit call and that I mean, it lifted her spirits up enough. I could
It did.
tell. So
It did, but I almost made you cry in
I know.
the meantime. But when Miss C a couple weeks ago said, "And don't you go to call him every day?" And I do. That touched me. That love. I felt that love. And when I feel love and receive it, I get emotional because I'm not really I don't receive a lot. I give, right? But hers was so, I felt it when she said that. And so then that day I wasn't feeling good and my medicine got messed up like Laura's did
Right.
that one day.
Yep.
And everywhere I go in town, there's memories. I grew up here with my mom, my grandma, and everyone. And so that just opened the floodgates. It was good, though. I haven't cried like that for a very long time. And sometimes you need to.
Sometimes you just need to. Yep. We just have to accept
and so
it when
that
it
was
happens.
good. But anyway, you're right. I do need, because I do need something. Poor Laura. I don't get all your tears. I just had the unicorns get some. Lord. We're a mess, Laura.
Yes, we are. Oh, well. I feel
I'll
like
let
there's
Miss
this
C
black
answer.
cloud, and it's only a purple one.
Rosemary wants to know what a somebody is. So I'm letting Miss C say.
Huh?
I'm letting Miss C answer the question.
She's still here? Yeah,
Maybe.
I saw that.
I can't quit sweating since this COVID. That's why I'm doing a towel. I don't know what is wrong with me, but yes, I do. I'm sorry. Have to keep using a towel, wipe myself off. She's explaining.
Uh-huh. Okay. The home of the somebody. Bunny. I know what it says, but my mouth can't spit out what my eyes are taking in.
You can tell them secrets and cry to them.
And obviously it's something she makes.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of figured. Okay. That's sweet. My unicorns. I've got my unicorns. There's 3 of them on the bed with me. And then I've got my heart pillows. And then I've got my squishy, the big egg. They're like an egg-shaped marshmallow.
Oh,
and then and then they'll put, I've got one with a unicorn. Actually, I have a couple with unicorn horns on them, and one's got wings. You got these little teeny tiny wings.
What is that? A unicorn and a Pegasus?
An amigurumi that I make and give to others who need to know somebody loves you. Aw,
that's not
sweet,
so sweet. Very sweet.
Yeah,
and they're allergen free.
Or Unisys.
Yeah. Amigurumi, yes.
Amigurumi.
You missed the big yawn, Rosemary.
Yeah,
while you were gone.
I think she was gone. You can share anything with them, but then you'll never share with others. That's right, and my unicorns won't either. And they're right. That one says, "Be unique."
Nice.
That one unicorn. I can't remember how it's phrased, but it's about being unique.
Reminding you to be you.
Yep. And that's the one I snuggle up against.
Nice.
When the cat's not between me and him. And she does. When I'm watching something or just listening to music on the phone, I usually am facing the unicorn, and she'll come and snuggle right between me and the unicorn, and I'm like, great, now I'm gonna get hot.
Cat her.
Oh, she knew better than to yawn
with you here.
I yawned when you were gone, Rosemary. Oh, I know I showed this on one of my videos. I got this one last Saturday.
So cute. It's a squishy one, right?
It's the squishy. Pocket-sized squishy. He's got wings too. Whoops, find the camera there, Laura. He's got wings too.
Nice.
Darn it. Guess I need a drink after all.
It sure does, Missy. You're so sweet. So she puts all her good vibes and love into the Sun Bunnies and sends them to their owners. That's so nice.
That's awesome. So I'm not.
That's okay, Sonia.
Trying to get a better start on these hat orders, and my married daughter is here talking to me.
Well, take advantage of that, man. I have a hard time nailing my older kids down to talk to me. No. Well,
kidding.
It's hard to get them to stop. Pay attention to me for a minute. No. I told Carissa, because she's having problems with her doctor, and I said, come back to our doctor and come see your mama once in 6 months and sit and have a day with me. Mm-hmm. I'll take you to the doctor. But anyway.
Yes, it is. It is, Rosemary. That is really sweet, Miss C. That's awesome. I didn't know you did that. I'm so far behind on everybody's videos that I'll never get caught up. So
I'm trying. When you go and you watch your, you go to subscriptions and then you go all, and then you put watch, and then, oh my, sometimes years are coming up. In like 3 years ago, I'm like, I can't catch up 3 years ago.
Yeah, no kidding.
So I have to pick my own playlist and I get lost. It takes me places and then I'm gone.
I understand.
Yep.
See, Rosemary, I'm hiding him now. I just did 2 in a row. And I'm like hot and I'm exhausted all at the same time. It's like, okay, this hat's got to go.
It's time.
Not helping. Phew. I'm pretty sure it's polyester. And it's just
even this baseball cap. This is where my dad has worked for 40 years. Raised me.
Wow. Of course, this shirt is the chiffon. That's polyester.
Yeah, you've got lots of
polyester, and I'm sitting in here sweating now. Woo!
Do you have another hat?
Nope, I'm done with the hats.
Oh,
okay, I showed 6. Come on.
I know.
I just got to remember to bring those little finger symbols up. Darn it, I keep forgetting about them.
You do need to
take this down. Okay. Can't get my towel to stay put.
Do you sell the Sun Bunnies at all, Miss C?
Or do you just...
Yeah, that's my question.
Put a hex on you?
I put a hex on. Oh, and now you got Hocus Pocus in my head. Has anybody seen Hocus Pocus 2? I did. With the girls. I paid more attention to it than the girls did. I
got my amethyst on and smelling the essential oil I put on the lava beads.
Lavender? Did you put lavender or what?
I was going to, but I found this one in the room with me. It's called Thrive. It helps purify, energize, and boost immunity. I'm like, that sounds like a good one for now.
Yes.
So it's got a lot of good stuff in it. Clove bud, and lemon, and cinnamon leaf, and eucalyptus, and rosemary. So
I can smell it thinking about it. That's nice.
But I have plenty of like 3 or 4 bottles of lavender. So that's really the one I was planning to use. But I saw this one sitting in here, and I'm like, okay.
Thrive works.
Thrive works.
That's awesome.
You do put a hex on me. Rosemary. I tell you, she and I have been talking a lot. Although, like I said, I didn't realize 10 whole days had passed. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Time got away from me.
You've been like going to town and stuff a lot. So, yeah, getting lots done.
Well, okay. I live in town, so it's not like I'm going to town. But yeah, I know what you
Wow.
mean. Right now, I'm trying to find a ride, somebody that'll drive me, or a way to get to my doctor's appointments. But she doesn't sell them, but due to popular demand,
Awesome.
I have begun to allow them to be adopted for a donation to cover yarn and shipping. Oh, awesome. I
That's
like the way you
amazing.
think. Oh, very good. Very good.
Amazing.
Oh, that way to go. Love it. Love it. I wish, yeah. Well, I told you what I wish,
About the Renaissance thing. I
Yeah.
think that would be amazing.
If somebody,
They're
if
opening up an
somebody,
antique like thrift store in town, and it's pretty
uh-huh.
small town, Moxie. And I said, babe, next time you go to the store, will you pop in there and ask if they'll do like a little consignment table or something? And he said, yeah, I'll do that. So, because he's in charge of that part. I'm just
Yeah.
in charge of making stuff. But yeah, it would
Yeah.
be cool, even if you just got for like reimbursed for the yarn,
Yeah.
even.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I would need.
Elmo's idea. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was an awesome idea. Awesome way to do it. Well, I will probably be in touch. I'm saving pennies right now, but I love the idea. I just love it. Maybe I'll be allowed to adopt one. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well,
Phew, yeah,
guys,
cool enough finally. Wow.
Laura, it's 5:02
Yep.
and my hubby's home, so I
Yep.
probably
Gotta
should
think
go.
about dinner, don't you? Yeah.
He
I have
usually he
dinner.
does it, but
He gave the thumbs up. Gave the thumbs and the ability, so I passed his love
Aw,
along. Yep. Very good. Very good.
amazing.
Good.
Amazing,
Good.
amazing. It is, Rosemary, especially if it's for international, even to Canada. I sent 2 bamboo handled hooks to Canada, and it cost over $20. Like it would have been maybe 5 in the States. Hey, no.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I was trying to send stitch markers to Australia, and it would have been 19.
yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
it is going up in the States too, but it's you can kind of handle it in the States. You know, it's $3, $4, $5 unless you get into the, like
Bigger box.
the mystery bag I sent out
Yeah.
was more than that. But I always put tracking and insurance because I do.
Hmm.
And pirate ship is a way to save some pennies. That's from Laura.
Yep. Yep. I love pirate
So,
ship.
but yeah, it's funny too. One day one will be less and the other
Yep.
one will be less. So
Yep. And
pirate ship helps.
that's one of the things that I like about it is it tells you,
All of them,
you know,
yes.
it tells you it's this, and this, but this is our best choice. We think
Yep.
this is your best choice, even if it's the middle of the road. Sometimes the cheaper one's the better choice. Sometimes the more expensive one is the better choice. It's really interesting, but yeah, it makes it worthy. Oh, makes it worth it. Worth it.
That's done.
Yep, I love it. I love it. I
Well,
could
you know
tell
what
it
I
was
mean.
done. I could tell the bottom was done. How's that?
Yeah.
And yes, Rosemary, it's 7:02 here for me. Well, 7:05 now.
Well, I'm going to tell everybody goodbye, and I hope you have a beautiful week. You will be seeing me because I love the Spirit Week. So thank you for participating and having so many evolutions. Evolutions, Laura. I think
Right?
that was so fun.
Well, I'm like I got to be live for an hour. I might as well
Thank
do
you.
something with it. So.
Well, that was requested and dreamt up by Serenity. So we can thank
Yep.
Serenity. All right.
Yep.
I love you guys.
Bye,
Happy
Colleen.
hooking.
And poof, I'm full screen again. I'm here, I'm still here. Don't leave if you don't want to, I'm still here. Not that I have all that much to talk about because I've, gone through everything already, but oh, there's still stuff. But, um, going back to that, I've got to have more than one different thing at a time. Because I still need to finish my phone carrier, whatever, my little phone purse so that I can carry it around my neck for the times I don't have pockets in my pants or shorts or skirts or jackets or sweaters. Yes, she does have a favorite color. I give you a big hint. That heart she put out. Same color as me. There's another big hint. Oh, yeah, I just have to have different things, and it's not about boredom. It's more like I said, texture, weight. Sometimes I get tired of working with the really thin stuff and I work with the thicker stuff. I'm so ADD and have too many projects going at one time. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yes, Rosemary. Exactly. You're welcome, Miss C. I hope you're working on what I think you are, Miss C. But yeah, purple's my favorite color, and I have my favorite color on today. And if I stood up, you'd see I have my cool butterflies. Can you see my butterflies? Like there's a butterfly right here. So I got my cool rainbow butterflies on today. Oh, yes, it is, Rosemary. Awesome. We got the purple gang going here. Um, so and sometimes I just want to try something while going to Hope. Have a good night. Okay. Bye, Sonia. Thanks for coming. I like to try different things, and sometimes the yarn I chose, just doesn't work. And I don't know I like the jewel tones too. Exactly. I love these pants because of the rainbows, and I love butterflies too. So, oh, I can't see my butterfly. I have a butterfly up there. I'm going to get my butterfly because I forgot to last time. I got this butterfly at the Butterfly Pavilion in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And I thought it was so cool. That's the inside of the wings. So when it closes its wings and it's just hanging around, and I've got plenty of pictures of butterflies just hanging around from that day we were up there, then of course, that's the outside of the wings. Although I think the ones that I took the pictures of had a much bigger eye than I don't remember it having that many eyes on the side of the underside, whatever. So that's my butterfly. I thought it was stiffer than it is, but it hangs up there pretty good. So I'll put that back later. I'll just set it over here. Ouch, ouch, don't hurt that foot. That's not the foot to get cotton stuff with. I still have unicorns in a box somewhere that I had when I was in college. I got to find my other unicorns still. I want to put them across the headboard of my bed. So I'm going to be surrounded by unicorns. And I've got the rings that I bought. Can I find my rings? Here they are. So I got a set of 3 rings. As you can sort of see through the plastic, there's 3 rings, 3 different sizes. I was originally thinking of doing some kind of design like this with the wired together and then hanging it on the wall. But I have since decided that I'm only going to use the big ring, the big one, in here, and I'm going to do a mandala, so a big round thing, and I'm going to attach it to the ring, and then I'm going to hang the ring up on the wall. And that's going to be my stitch marker holder for all my lovely, sweet stitch markers that I've got and that I'm making and that I won some from Colleen, if I remember correctly, but it was on somebody else's channel. So hop off. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Bye, Sonia. And then I think I'm going to put the other 2. I'm going to do more like a mandala, but more of a dream catcher idea. But it's still going to be crocheted. It's not going to be, I'm not going to sew it with a needle and thread or weave it like I used to do. I used to make them when I did jewelry. I would weave the wire and do it that way. And that was fun, but I can't do it anymore. So crochet it is. And anyway, I'm thinking about doing the other 2 as small dream catchers with the tassels off the bottom and hanging those in the bedroom. I've also got unicorns. I've also got unicorn pictures in the bedroom too. So I got all these wonderful ideas and no time to do them because I'm trying to crochet. Wait a minute, it's all crochet. They're all yarn projects. And that's again why I went with Laura's Yarn Talk. I just want to get something finished. But it's like, no, I can't handle the Adalia right now. I did all that math and then I was like, no, I want to work on something else. I want to get something done. But like I said, I go back and forth between things. It's just the way I am, especially using the smaller yarn. Because like this is the Angora lace yarn that I'm making a sweater with this gorgeous sweet pink variegated pinks. Oh, you can't see it. I had it too low. I'm sorry, but it's like I can't remember what size it is. What, I guess it's a 2. Maybe it's considered a 1. It's basically sock yarn. But I wanted to use it for because I'm like, oh, I had an Angora sweater in the 80s. I loved that thing. And I sort of wanted to, reproduce that feeling that I had when I would wear that Angora sweater. It wasn't 100% by no means. I think I got it at Target, for goodness sakes. But but I think you get what I'm trying to say. I just wanted to reproduce that feeling of wearing an Angora sweater. And this one is wool, 50% wool, and then 20% Angora and 30% nylon. But it doesn't even spring back as much as the sock yarn I used for the Adalia. There's almost no spring back in this one at all. And I should have thought about that. You just need more arms. Yeah, I know it. I get it. I hope we have a few people here still. I know I see Miss C's still here. I know Sonia left. Colleen was going to get dinner. I don't have a problem hanging out a little bit longer. The other two people that live in my house are adults. They can take care of themselves. My cat's out in the hall, and I haven't even heard her scratch at the door. But when she realized what mom was doing, she was like, can I leave? Can I leave? And I'm like, I can open the door for you and you can leave. You can have access to your food, your water, and your litter box. I think she needed food or water, but whatever. So, but I haven't even heard her scratching at the door. What other ideas did I have recently that I was working on? I'm going to get back to the last part of the tutorial for those of you who were following along and might be wanting to do it. I do have to redo a piece because my hands would go and I'm working along and don't realize that my hands aren't on the screen in the picture. That video you can't see what you're doing, and that's what the whole point of the video is. So I have to redo that spot. So today or tomorrow, I'm hoping to get that done so I can get that last section out for the tutorial for my cup carrier. But yeah, I was putting it all together and viewing it, and I would fast forward and everything would look fine, and then I got to the section where all of a sudden my hands would disappear and they'd stay gone. And I'd realize it and bring them back up and keep working, and then they would just right off the screen again. What are you doing for Inspiration Week? I don't know. What's Inspiration Week? Or you mean Spirit Week? I'm not sure. I just wish there was some way that I could help somebody else who was doing festivals, because it's hard to do the same thing over and over and over. I know, and I don't see why. Whatever you and Colleen were doing. Okay, Podcaster Spirit Week. And I went through, you weren't here yet. That's right. It's hashtag Podcaster Spirit Week. And today was hat day. So I had 6 different hats that I wore during the live. Tomorrow is pajama day. Yes, Spirit Week. Tuesday's crazy hair day. Wait till you see what I have in store for Tuesday. I love it. You're going to love it. I hope. For my live on Tuesday. Wednesday's ugly shirt day. Thursday's your favorite color day. And that one I did, I can't think of the word. I did a forward or beginning to the video, and I still have to film the rest of the video because that's a magazine. But I did a special forward. It's going to be before the magazine part. And I can't think of the right words. So that's what I'm calling it. And then Friday's Cowboy Western Day, and Saturday is Disney Day. And that's the whole week because today's Hat Day. So yeah, Spirit Week. Hashtag Podcaster Spirit Week. And I have to remember, I'm trying and saying it so I can remember to type it in once this thing gets over to YouTube and shows up, so I can edit my description, my title and my description. So yeah, that's what Spirit Week is, Miss C. If you want to be a part of it, it's Llama Mama Kayla. Llama Mama is I believe her channel name. Wait a minute, I don't have it open. No, I had to close it because I can't have too many things open when I'm on StreamYard. If you want me to send you the list, Miss C, send me a quick email. It's laurasyarntalk@gmail.com. If anybody wants to know more about Spirit Week, look up Llama Mama, excuse me, I had it backwards. And I think she's done 2 different ones. If you want to know more about hashtag Podcasters Spirit Week, who all is involved in this, anybody and everybody who wants to be anybody and everybody in YouTube. I think Jen from Cinnamon Stitches did hats today. I'm not surprised. it's just a cute thing that Colleen had seen and told me about, and I was kind of like, huh? I thought I got through all that in high school and college. Anyway, obviously I ended up having some fun with it once I started thinking about it. But I do not come up with that kind of stuff, creative stuff I can't say it's I can't say it's easy, but it's not hard. But anyway, so I decided to have fun with the hats. So I wore 6 different hats today. And oh, I think you're going to love Tuesdays. You got to come see me at 2:30 on Tuesday, and if you don't, please watch the replay. And same thing with this one. If you watched it, I appreciate you watching it, being here. You all know that. I try to say your names as you come in, and Colleen helps me with that because she sometimes can see them faster than I can, even with my new glasses. And if you're watching in the replay, I appreciate you as well. And yeah, I'm all about inclusion. I really am. Having been excluded for a very long time as a child, and then living in a small town and being excluded from, well, being excluded from the society of a small town. Let's see. They always went out and got drunk and used some type of a weed that they would, have fun smoking. I wanted to go to college. Why would I be a part of that? I wanted to go to college. I was the good little girl. I had plans for my future, and going out and getting drunk and getting pregnant was not part of my plans. So I was excluded from that society. And then we moved my senior year. Boy, did I have a great senior year, although my grades suffered a little bit, but I had a great senior year. I had an Italian boyfriend. I had my own little clique group. It was mostly kids that were left out by other cliques in the school. I had seniors, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen in my group. And we all had fun together. We would go bowling, we would go roller skating, we would go to the basketball game, we would go to the football games, we would go to the P cubed parties that my town, the schools in my town had. Parents something Anyway, it was about the parents helping us to not have to go to do those things that my previous hometown did, and thus excluded me because I didn't want to do that. So anyway, I ended up having some fun with it, and I'm all about inclusion here. It's not magic. Hi, did I miss you coming in, or did you just come in? I can't think of your name right now. Is it Roberta? Did I get it right? Thank you, Miss C. I would love to see you again on Tuesday. I do. I pretty much do the same thing that Colleen and I do here on Sunday, and just talk and show what we're working on, and have a little bit of it. It is Roberta. Thank you, Miss C, because I wasn't sure I was getting it right. You just got here. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see you. At least I didn't leave before you showed up today. Okay. I'm playing with my hook now. I don't know what's going on with my hands. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm all about inclusion here. I'm all about being friendly and being friends. Podcaster Spirit Week. Hashtag. Yes, that's what I thought it was. Okay. Pins are now sticking to my arms. Okay, here's something I was trying to build. I wanted to try this really cool. I think this one is called the double crochet moss stitch, but I'm not sure. But it's sort of done with the 3 double crochets, so it might not be But I wanted to try this stitch. It looked really cool, and I thought, well, how much fun is that? And it all gets, what's the word I'm trying to say? Put together, pulled together, hooked together, definitely hooked together. But for some reason, the hook and the yarn I used were not working right, and I was having to make my stitches way too big and loose, and it just didn't work. So I'm in the process of pulling it out, as you can see. I think the fact that this is chain spun had something to do with the problem I was having, and I believe it's got nylon. Yep, it's nylon and acrylic, so that's why it was too stretchy, which did not help with the fact that I was using a bigger hook and trying to make my stitches even bigger than the hook made them. And yes, we all need to feel valuable. Exactly. Totally. Fits right in there with your sunbunnies, doesn't it? Fits right in there with your sunbunnies and my unicorns, which are going to be all over my room as soon as I get the rest of them found. I think they're in a box in the closet. They never got unpacked 18 years ago when we moved here. We're in our 18th year. So I'm going to find those poor lost unicorns that I had in college, and my purple teddy bear is hiding in that box too, and I want to find him. So yeah, but Colleen and I have thought about getting like a list of subjects to have so that we have something to talk about, but that would only be if we were lucky for the first maybe 10-15 minutes before we were just reading comments and talking with you, and that's the part we love the most. That's why she was doing her Monday, Wednesday, Fridays as lives, because she wanted to be out there talking with you, with her followers, with her family members. And that's what Amber and I started with our Sunday fun when it was Laura and Amber. And I miss Amber, I do, but she decided that, other things were a priority. Not that I'm going to get in the way of anybody's family being a priority. Believe you me. I know there's plenty of people out here on YouTube that'll come and watch me or listen to me. I'm not worried about that at all. Family is the first priority. Definitely. And then of course work has to fit in there with family. That's kind of interchangeable. Work and family, work and family. But other than that, yeah, she just, I guess, needed to do other things. Let's just leave it at that. I do miss Amber. I had a lot of fun with Amber. And I guess in some ways I helped her because, she wasn't even interested in doing lives at the time. That's why we were on my channel. And then I found Colleen in May, and so now we've clicked really, really, really well, and we're going to continue to do things together. She is trying to help me get to 500 still. I keep telling her, whenever you want to start doing doing half the lives on your channel, we can do that. And she's like, nope, I want you to get to 500 before we start doing that. So between her and Nisi, and I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. I'm stuck at 423. I've been stuck there for like almost 4 weeks now. I mean, I got up to 430 and then dropped, and then up a little bit and then dropped, and up a little bit and then dropped, and now I'm back at 423, and I'm stuck there. I don't know why. I don't understand it. I don't know what I'm not doing, but I'm me, and I'm the only me there is, and I know that has a lot to do with bringing the content, because I am part of that content along with what I do. So I've got ideas for other things that I want to work on, but I'm just trying to get through right now. Just get through. I need to be I need to be more outgoing with my channel. I understand that. And I mean, there is the aspect of marketing. Well, I had pizza for dinner, so that's only fair, Colleen, that you get to have pizza too. I have you shared out in my groups if that helps. It does. It does. And I appreciate that. I really do. What was I saying now? I got lost. Marketing. Okay. Marketing is an aspect of growing a YouTube channel. I know that. I am not very good at marketing. I do the best I can. I try and follow the steps that are laid out in front of me, and I don't always get them followed, or I don't always get them followed as often as I'm supposed to. God brings paths together for a time. Sometimes it is a long time, and sometimes it is just a few days. But I believe there's a purpose in each one. Exactly. I totally agree with that. Either we learn from them, or they are to learn from us. That's right. That's right. That is, yep. Exactly. We had homemade Chinese. Oh, love me some good Chinese. Fried rice with egg rolls and orange chicken. Oh, well, I couldn't have had any of that. Too many carbs, but that's okay. I ate all the toppings off my pizza, and I had a little bit of crust at the end of the crust because it's hard to get the cheese off. Yep, does sound good. But yeah, I try to be all inclusive. I'm trying to be just me. I love spring rolls too. They don't even have to be fried. Yes. I love spring rolls too. Okay. There were few carbs in this. There were few carbs in this. Okay. Well, I can't have fried rice anymore because the rice just goes to my bloodstream too fast. And egg roll wrappers, I had 3 egg rolls, and my blood sugar was 180 before I went to bed. And that means it was too high. That means it was over 200 because it was at least 3 hours between the time I ate it and the time I went to bed or took the blood sugar. So yeah. Oh, the rice was cauliflower rice. Oh, I love it. Yes, I make, well, I don't make fried rice per se, but I make something very similar with my cauliflower rice. Very good. Yes. Anyway, I need to go. It's 7:30 already. But yeah, it's been great. It's been great hanging out with you guys, gals, and friends, family, for the extra 30 minutes. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Mwah. Love you all. Be safe. Whoop. Made the light fall down. Bye. Take care. See you on Tuesday. 2:30 p.m. Yes, exactly, Miss C. I love my YT family. Bye-bye, everybody.